Oh, perfect. We lined the camera up perfectly and everything. This looks great. Cheers to everybody. Welcome. It's almost spring break, Olivia. It's almost spring break. By the way, first of all, what's your name? Tell us.
Olivia Gogo.
Olivia. When I said hello, Olivia, I kind of gave it away. But all right. Olivia, what grade are you in?
2nd grade.
You are in 2nd grade. That's crazy. And your teacher is?
Miss Clem.
Miss Clem, right down the hallway from the science lab. Olivia, you are awesome for coming here early on a Wednesday, early in the morning. You go to SAC, though, so you're usually here pretty early, right?
Yeah.
So you're an early bird. You're fine. Tell us a little bit about yourself. First of all, I'm going to ask you, what is one of your favorite foods in the world? Any food you like?
I like chicken.
Oh, yeah, who doesn't like? I'm going to put a cheer for that. Chicken. What's one more thing you like, food-wise?
Chinese.
Oh, you just made me very hungry. I love it. Some sweet and sour chicken. Oh, man. You're going to hit a button? She wants to hit a button. I feel like she's looking. Yeah. Now you made me very hungry. What is what? You play any sports?
Yes.
I'm going to guess one. You play basketball?
Yes.
You know how I know that?
Because I told you?
Yes, you just told me that. So, basketball, that's awesome. Do you play any other sports or anything, other athletics?
Yes, I play softball.
Softball and basketball?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh, my wife would love to hear that. She plays softball and basketball growing up. And none of our girls play either one of those sports. They play volleyball and soccer. Completely opposite. But my wife was hoping softball for one of them. But what position do you play in softball?
Pitcher.
Man, all right then. You're a pitcher. You have that cool wind up where you throw it underhand, you wind the whole ball up, and oh man, I love watching that. Very cool. Well, Olivia, now that we know you like chicken, Chinese food, and you're very athletic, you're here for science. Let's give a little hello to our Frederick II here, our buddy. He has not spoken a word yet in any episode, but he just chills out and watches us. Good old spider from Australia. And also, Olivia, I'm so proud of you because you wanted an English muffin. She did. Most kids are like, nah, I'll just have those little bites. But she wants a muffin. So just show people you're a muffin to prove that you were going to eat it. You don't have to eat it right now if you don't want to, but she will, yes.
Yummy.
It is yummy. Thank you. Great commercial. So Sparklemuffins, if you're brand new to this, basically we talk science. And we eat muffins.
Yeah,
and that's
really.
It. It's simple. There's nothing else to it. We just chat and talk science. So, Olivia.
And we're going to be talking about volcanoes.
Thank you. That was my next question. I'm going to put a little applause for you. Volcanoes. Olivia, this is going to be a fascinating topic. Not only does she have facts in her head right there, I got some notes too. Hopefully, I got some jokes that Olivia is going to find really funny. And she even brought a volcano in.
That is going to explode.
It's going to explode. So this is going to be quite the episode. All right? So, Olivia, just tell us one thing that you know about a volcano right now. Anything you want to share, stare right into that camera right there and tell the whole world one thing about volcanoes.
So, it has magma, which is a type of rock by volcanoes. Like, when they erupt, the volcano has the magma inside, and the lava has so much pressure that it breaks through and it erupts.
Are you sure you're in 2nd grade?
Yes.
Okay. So are you saying that the inside the what do you call it? The volcano. What do you call it? The volcano. There's magma.
Yeah.
And the pressure gets so crazy that when it comes out, what's it called when it comes out? So there's magma inside. You said the word. So when magma's inside and it comes out and flows out, what's it called then? That little L
eruption.
Word. Well, it's an eruption, and what comes out? You said it was an L word, that little L word.
Lava.
I didn't know that, but inside the volcano, it's called magma. When it comes out, it's called lava. I love that. That was a bad joke. But anyway, cool. So we got magma, pressure you mentioned. What else do you know about volcanoes?
Sometimes the earth, it has earthquakes, and it also has mudslides, but it really depends if it's rain And then usually it depends if it's big or small.
Very true. By the way, you said something cool, like earthquakes. So you know how volcanoes form?
No.
Oh boy, you came to the right spot. So underneath us, you know how you go outside, you have recess, you run around?
Yeah.
You know, underneath you, there's things called tectonic plates. You learned this in 5th grade. There's these big, ginormous plates, and they're moving. Like, for example, Olivia, look at your fingernail right now.
Yeah.
You see how fast it's growing?
Mhm.
Can you see it growing?
Yeah.
You can?
Yes.
Your fingernails don't grow that fast.
Yes, they
You can't
do.
just stare at it and watch it grow. You'd be very bored. I mean, after a couple of weeks, you might see it grow. But these plates, they move as fast as your fingernails grow. They're moving very slowly, but when they collide, boom, they form mountains. When they go underneath each other sometimes, like one's like, see ya, volcanoes can form. So all this stuff is happening underneath us because of that magma stuff you said. And when all that pressure explodes, it's called an eruption. That's crazy.
Mhm.
Underneath us. You can't even see it happening. True or false, Olivia, there's volcanoes under the ocean.
No.
Let me do this.
Because then a ship would go by, it would just like go up, like the lava would just go up and it would blow up the ship.
I mean, that is a very scary thought, yes. But there are volcanoes under the ocean, believe it or not. They're just sitting there. They're under the ocean.
Because those are the ones that are extinct.
They could be extinct, some of them, but maybe some of them aren't active. I don't know. By the way, Olivia. Oh, God. Yay for active volcanoes. By the way, Olivia, another question for you is, do you know what the loudest sound ever on Earth was recorded?
No.
It wasn't a kid screaming. It wasn't a baby crying. It wasn't a microphone doing that. It was a volcano erupting. It was the loudest sound ever recorded.
You mean on Mars?
Mars has the largest volcano. Oh my gosh, I'm going to give you a little applause. This is second grader out here. Mars does have the largest volcano in our solar system.
Yes.
I mean, there might be another one out there. But the loudest sound, the name of the actual, I have it written down here just so I wouldn't forget. I think I remember the name, but the loudest sound, where did I put it? Right there, Krakatoa. Loudest sound ever. It was in 1883. It was like 15,000 nuclear bombs going off. That's how loud it was.
That is surprising.
That would hurt your ears. I'm going to put a boo for the. Have you ever gone to like a rock concert and seen like somebody sing? Like Taylor?
Yeah.
Who have you seen?
Michael Jackson.
Michael Jackson. So if you went to a Michael Jackson concert, Michael Jackson, his concerts got loud, but they nothing compared to a volcano.
Because they're on top of you to see the music.
Right. It's really loud. But a volcano is so much louder than that. Yeah. So all that pressure you said magma, you said extinct, because some volcanoes aren't even working anymore. They're like the dinosaurs.
These are dead.
What?
They're dead.
Oh, they're dead, yeah. Like the dinosaurs. Okay, Olivia, I have some random facts for you. Let's see if you know these. Let's see if you can say yes or no if you already know this. You ready? All right. Did you know that volcanoes are named after Vulcan, the Roman god of fire?
Yes.
Okay, I can't stump this kid. I'm going to give her a little applause. Okay, I don't know if you know this one. Let's see. Do you know that when a volcano is not dead, but not really erupting right now, it's called dormant?
It depends. Because if it erupts, that means it's alive.
Like
But
active,
if it
yeah.
doesn't, it is dead.
It could be extinct, or it could be dormant. Like it's kind of like a kid laying in bed, like a really hyper kid laying in bed. We know you have energy, so as soon as you wake up, you're gonna run around like a maniac. That's kind of, some volcanoes do that. They sleep for a long time, and then they wake up.
That's an interesting fact.
Yay! I like that. Sweet. All right, a couple more for you. Let's see. Oh, you told me this before. Where's the largest active volcano on the Earth right now?
On Mars.
on Earth. You said Mars is the largest one in the solar system. You said you wanted to go here before we got on the camera. You said you were going to go here and see this volcano.
Go to Hawaii.
In Hawaii. Yeah, I think
which is where Kilauea is.
Perfect. Exactly. You are 100% correct. The largest active volcanoes in Hawaii. Nice job. Oh, and by the way, do you know Victoria in 5th grade?
Yes.
You do?
Yes.
She was the very first ever Sparklemuffin episode. You know what she talked about?
What?
Pompeii. Have you ever heard of Pompeii?
No.
The city that got destroyed by a volcano? Boo! I would love for you to tell me a fact.
So, how you know what kind of volcano it is? So if it goes underground, it is Kilauea. But if it goes like up it straight, that means it is the yellow volcano.
Yeah, there are different types of volcanoes. You are correct. I mean, last thing I want to ask you, have you ever heard of something called, you ready for this?
Yes.
The Ring of Fire?
Yes.
You know what that is?
Yes.
And you can tell people. If you want me to tell them, I will. But do you want to tell them?
You can.
Oh, thank you. So the Ring of Fire is like where most of the world's volcanoes are. It's like this big ring right around the Pacific Ocean where most of the volcanoes are. It's kind of crazy. So if you want to check out volcanoes, go to the Ring of Fire. Also, a very good song from a long time ago.
But don't get too close or you'll explode.
Yeah, you don't want to go too close. It's by the way, my wife and I went to, I don't know if you ever heard of Mount St. Helens. It's a volcano out in like Washington area, and we went to where it erupted. And volcanoes destroy everything in their path. When the lava comes out, they burn trees down. It's so hot. So I think we have enough information about volcanoes now. Do you think it's time to make this thing erupt?
Yes.
All right. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to move the camera a little bit so that while Olivia, I'll take your microphone for a second so you can get set up. You want to tell them step by step what you're doing or no?
Yes.
Okay. Then what we're going to do is I'm going to lean in. I'll hold the microphone for you because how are you going to do a volcano with a microphone in your hand? I don't know. And we're going to have one erupt here. Oh, I forgot. Can I tell you 2 jokes before we do this?
Yes.
Okay, good. You can either boo me or cheer me. You ready? Here we go. How can you tell a volcano is angry?
I don't know.
It blows its top. Yes, one joke works. Okay. Why are volcanoes so happy?
Because they explode.
Close. They erupt with laughter. Okay, I can't get them all. Let's do one more. How does a volcano say hello to a snowman?
They erupt.
Nice to melt ya. Yeah. Yes. And I have to tell you this one. What do you call a cute volcano?
I don't know.
Lovable. Okay. 4 jokes. She liked 3 of them. All right. Now the camera's going down here. We're going to show you the volcano she made. Let's see if I can do this. Right there. Here we go. Perfect. And Olivia, tell us the first thing you're going to do here.
First thing is we're just going to get out the vinegar.
She is going to open the vinegar, very neatly put into a Ziploc bag.
So it doesn't leak.
So it doesn't leak. 1 cup coming out. What is the next thing you're going to open up?
I'm going to get the baking powder.
Baking powder. The baking soda is coming out.
Then I got the food coloring.
Then she's got food coloring. Stuff that stains. She is currently pouring the food coloring into the volcano. Was that good?
Mm-hmm.
All right. She feels good. I'll move that out of your way.
And then we're going to do is pour in a little bit of this vinegar.
What's going to happen when you pour the vinegar in?
It's just going to help with it's going to help with a little bit explode.
Okay. Oh boy.
Food coloring. At least it's food coloring.
Yeah, that's true. Now hold on. Before you do this part, is it going to start erupting now?
Yes.
So why don't we take that paper towel that's over there and we'll put it underneath just in case. Because, I have a funny feeling it's going to be really cool. There we go. On behalf of my nice little sparkle muffin desk, I say thank you. All right, and here we go. Live. We have a volcanic eruption. A little chemical reaction is happening in there. Oh boy. The pressure is starting to come out. Oh my gosh. Olivia, what are we doing standing here? This volcano is erupting. We should be running for our lives. Man, look at that thing. If you want to put a little bit more vinegar in there, you can see what happens. You have the stuff here. You can pour some more vinegar. We'll get some bigger eruption going on. Maybe get some of that red magma come out so it turns into lava. You need a little bit more red? Here you go. Here's the red. You got it. Oh, it's starting to roll. Here we go. Oh, now we're getting fancy. Look at this. You want to pour some more vinegar in there and see what happens? Let's get a crazy eruption. Oh, here we go, folks. You are witnessing what is the name of this volcano? Do you have one?
Kilauea.
Kilauea. There it is, folks. So Olivia came prepared with major facts in her head. She came prepared with a beautiful volcano. Any final word? You want to say hello to anybody or any final words you want to say to anybody out there?
Yes.
So, hi, Miss Club's class. I'm on TV.
Do you want to say hi
to anybody else? Like your mom. No. Do you have any, what's your final thought about volcanoes?
Great question.
Thank you.
So,
When a volcano erupts, sometimes it turns into rock.
Oh, it does turn into rock.
Olivia, I can't believe you're in second grade. Nice. Wave goodbye to everybody. Episode 52 was
a hit. Olivia, wave goodbye.